88, 88, church on Sundays, 88. You know, I think 88's cool. Doesn't it look cool? I mean, you're gonna like look at, you kind of like looking at that number that's got like 2 circles on the top and 2 circles on the bottom, and then they're like together. It looks cool. Yeah, you know, it's kind of silly. You know, I like 88, but this is Church on Sundays, 88, and this is Selects. You can find me. It's Selects on me. And make sure that you're liking these videos and sharing these videos and spreading the love. Yeah, spreading the love. Yeah. Go to Selects on me. Check out some of those other videos too. And like with these videos, like with these ones, I recommend watching those in succession too. I recommend watching those videos in succession too. Start with one, you know, it's kind of real easy, you know, it's kind of like reading a book. You know, so there's kind of 3 books in there that you can read. Make sure you like and share those videos too. Yeah, and thanks for watching. Yeah, bro. Wow. But here we are, Church on Sundays, talking about, and you know, talking about, and what comes to my mind, this one time, you see, when I had this person watch one of my videos, and he said the word, you know, but when you present these videos, maybe you ought to talk it about like in my opinion, because, you know, if you don't say in my opinion, you might upset somebody that, you know, believes something else, okay? You might upset something that believes something else. And, you know, do you want to know something? You want to know something? You know, I can respect the fact that people have gone down some sort of path one way or the other, and they have put their belief in something. I mean, that shows some bit of fortitude. But for the most part, you know, just like I sat there and, I don't want to say that I argued, but I went back and forth with this Latter-day Saint dude one time. I talked about one of my other videos, and I went back and forth with him, and I was saying, but wait, hold on. Still, the basic truth is that we're one God, and we're all one family. We're all together now, and I mean, I went back and forth with this guy for like 20 minutes before he finally, you know, and the whole time I'm talking with him, my spiritual voice is, this guy's talking, and the voice is going through, and nope, that's not right. Nope. I mean, it was like, and you know, and I was just, and then I was and I said, you know what, that's not, and I would tell him, that's what God's saying to me right now. And the message is, my friend, is that you could sit there and say that, you know, you went down this path of religion and you're involved in this religion, and how crazy religion is. You know, just recently there was a fight that happened in the UFC. And there was a thing that happened after one of these fights with, I can't remember, Khabib Nurmagomedov or whatever his name is, and Conor, you know I'm talking about if you're in the UFC and I say Conor, right? That's right. And he really ticked him off, because he said something about his religion. And, you know, and it's like, okay, you say something about his religion, huh? You know, these are his religious beliefs, you know. And I think somehow to a certain extent, because people get so crazy because they get so crazy. They get so wrapped up in the belief in their religion. Right? They're so wrapped up in the doctrine and the discipline of it, and the this and the that and the this and the that and the this and the that of their religion, that if you say something about their religion, then they can get all upset and they get all defensive, and then you're right and I'm wrong, and you're right and I'm wrong, and he's right and they're wrong, and he's right, I'm right and you're wrong, and he's right and you're wrong. But the bottom line is, we all come to the understanding that there's one God, right? There is. You can or not. It's just you can or not it. But wait, there's one God, but his name is this. No, we're right and you're wrong. And we're right and you're wrong. And hey, here's right and here's wrong. And he's right and I'm wrong. We're wrong. The only thing that's right is, and you know what? I don't say that this is my opinion. This is the truth. This is the truth. And God is no religion. God didn't create it. All right? He didn't. And I'm sorry that you don't like hearing that. If you're somebody out there is hearing this and I don't like it. I don't like that he said that because and somehow you're going to get more favor because you're believing this and oh, he was impaled on a pole. And because we believe he was impaled on a pole, but then we got the version that's better. And yeah, because we got the version that's better and we're closer to knowing what the truth is, we're special. Okay? You know, people don't necessarily say that, but give me a break. There's all these different religious paths, right? There's all these different religious paths to the one God that there is, right? And so what really just irks me is the craziness of religion. You know, I was just reading an article about how the whole thing between Russia and Ukraine and the Orthodox Church is separating, and you know, we're really talking about, you know, how the connectivity between the religious sector and the political sector and how they're connected, and by being the head of the religious sector from Russia being known as the head of the religious Orthodox, say that now there's going to be this, what it was, a schism, or I don't know, some word, schism, or I don't know, some silly word about, you know, the splitting up. And you know, isn't that just crazy? You know, and I started thinking about all these different religions that are out there and the separation that they have created and the connectivity to government and you know. And I just got to say this to get this off. I mean, the Catholic religion, you know, it's just another one that's out there. That one's connected to politics big time, you know, I mean, and the money that's generated through the Catholic Church. You know, it's like, I mean, there's just another form of control. You know, it's just another form of control. It's not of God. And, you know, I just got to say this. How on earth did all those guys do what they did? And you know what I'm talking about when I say, how did all their bishops and whoever there was do what they did? And none of them went to court. None of them got charged with anything. None of them went to jail. They just kind of scooted him out and transferred him someplace, and we all just kind of forgot about it. And the Pope said, oh, well, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I missed it. But you know what? You see that thing kind of happen in any other part of the world, and somebody's going to jail. You know, like the dude that the gymnastics guy. You know, and how he went to prison for all those years of, you know, the Olympic, you know, whatever, goody goo goo. I don't want to talk about all this stuff, but you know, it's just religion. To me, religion, when it's really all about relationship. It's all about relationship. It's about unity on this planet. You know, we could sit there and, oh, you upset me because you talked about my religion and my religious beliefs. What if simply people just believed in God, right? What if simply people just understood and they believed in God and they had a relationship with God, and that's period. No religious doctrine, no need for any religious direction, no need for any religious books. You know, there's this dude on Facebook I keep seeing, he keeps posting stuff about the New Age religion and everything like that. And I think to myself, you know, there's just another religion that somebody created that's taking people down a path, trying to influence them with whatever they want to influence them based in their ideas and all that kind of stuff. And I'll bet you $1 to a donut, yeah. I bet you $1 to a donut, yeah. That religion is not teaching, and I'm not going to sit here and I don't give a rat's for, you know, what their religion is about. But I bet $1 to a donut that they're not talking about the most important thing that you need to be doing. That's just simply having a relationship with God through prayer and meditation either. I bet that they're not. And, you know, it's all this other stuff and all this book, and this guy keeps making these posts and underlining all these things from these books he's reading, all this. It's just all a bunch of stuff. that has done nothing, that for the most part has just divided people. And, you know, this is my opinion. It needs to stop. Mm-hmm. Yep.